My parents are gone. My sister's gone to college. I'm alone at home with just the cats and Dad. Time to read some more Bride of Discord. So it's been a while. Um, happy merry late Christmas and happy New Year to everyone. Um, it's been good. Anyway, this is chapter 3. No, it's not chapter. What would you? Yeah, it's chapter 3, the return. Um, so this is the gala, so this is gonna be really hard. Right. Also, I am using a different microphone. I hope this works well because this microphone is different from my other one. My other headset isn't working at the moment because it's not charging. So let's do this. So far, the gala was a success. I failed at the first line. So far, the gala was. Oh my god, this is stupid. So far, the gala was a success. Oh, how was it a success? Even the snobbiest of ponies were enjoying themselves. While Pinkie Pie kept the entertainment going, Rainbow Dash and Applejack were hanging with the orphans, who were eager to see them both. I want to be just like you, they kept saying to either one or the other. Aw, shucks, Applejack blushed. Think big, kids, Rainbow said with a lot of practice. Oh, Rainbow said, with a lot of practice and guts, you can go anywhere. Girls, Twilight interjected, have either of you seen Fluttershy? It's almost time for her to go on. She wasn't in her room, Applejack asked. She wasn't in her room? Applejack asked. No, I've checked. She's probably in the garden. You know how she feels more comfortable with the critters. I'll go get her, Rainbow volunteered. Indeed, Fluttershy was in the garden, warming up her voice. She was so nervous, she felt like it was going to crack. Oh god. It's this one. I forgot this chapter. I hate you, Disney. No, I don't. Not the company Disney, though I don't like them in particular either. Disney fanatic, how dare you Oh no, you're not making me do this. I'm doing this myself. Okay, let's go back to the chapter. Oh, what am I doing? She muttered to herself. I can't go up in front of every pony and sing. Why not? We all know you're great. She turned to see Rainbow Dash in her Wonderbolt's uniform. She embraced her with a smile. I'm happy to see you. Really? Rainbow asked. Because the others told me that you haven't been very happy lately. Rainbow? Discord's marrying Rainbow. Shipping! Fluttershy glanced down at her hooves. Well, they say it's because you keep having nightmares about Discord. She looked up at her with serious eyes. It was different. In my dreams, he usually just holds me and laughs. That's what I dreamt he did last night, but this time he was... She shivered, stroking my mane. And I was letting him. I didn't even put up a fight. Rainbow put her hoof around her. Hey, it was just a dream. You've got to hang loose. This is a party. That reminds me. It's time for your song. Oh, I don't really feel like singing. Don't tell me you've still got stage fright. Come on, don't you remember how you helped us all with the hurricane? Singing is different from flying. You're a great singer. You were able to sing that pet song with me. That was when I was only around you and the critters. But there are hundreds of pony here watching me, and don't worry, I'll be right there to support you. We all will. Fluttershy gulped. Okay. Discord was bored with the entire scene. Though he had to admit this year's gala was much more interesting than last year's, and the year before. Still, there just wasn't enough chaos, so to entertain himself, he pulled a few pranks on the posh ponies, like making a hare appear in the punch bowl, but he could not draw attention to himself until the time was right. He looked around the room and noticed that Little Dragon Spike was attempting to get a dance with Verity. He rolled his eyes. Give it up, kid. It's never going to happen. Though he had to admire his persistence. Meanwhile, that party pony Pinkie Pie was unknowingly making a fool of herself. And the P to the inky to the P. Wait. And the P to the inky to the P to the. And the P to the inky to the P to I to E. How do I do that? And the P to the inky to the P to I. And the P to the inky to the P to I to E. Is that how it works? I don't know how this works. Wouldn't it? Can I just put it to and the P to the inky to the P-I-E? That makes more sense. I don't know. And the P to the inky to the P-I-E, she sang. And while I'm at it, ponies, would you please be friends with me? I'm Pinky-licious. It was then that Twilight pulled the microphone away. Shut up, Pinky. That's my line. Okay. Oh, no wait, that's Discord. Thank you, Discord silently said to himself. You finally do something right. The princess tapped the mic, getting every pony's attention. Mares and Gentlecolt, she addressed. Welcome to the Grand Galloping Gala. I hope you are all enjoying yourselves. A cheer erupted from the Orpheans. The Lord of Chaos grunted. Why in the world did they invite a bunch of annoying little brats? Well, there's more to come, Twilight continued. We have a wide range of entertainment planned for you tonight, including an air show from the Wonderbolts. The crowd stomped their hooves and the Wonderbolts flew up and bowed slightly. Discord simply yawned. No wait. Discord simply yawned. I might as well do it now, he thought, but the Eloquent kept talking. But first, we're going to hear a song from a very good friend of mine, Mares and Gentlecolts, the element of kindness herself, Fluttershy. Oh goody, the little wimpy Pegasus is going to sing. This ought to be hilarious. Then he noticed the awestruck looks on the stallions. What are they staring at? Discord followed their gaze and dropped the glass of chocolate milk he had been drinking. Can I just question something though? Is Fluttershy really that gorgeous? I mean, I'm not saying, I understand. I mean, some people like shy girls. But the problem is, Fluttershy isn't really the gorgeous pony that stallions would all look at. I don't know, that's just my opinion, but, The yellow Pegasus was walking nervously up to the mic. She wore a flowing, translucent green dress with white daisies braided in her smooth pink mane. It was the first time in years that Discord had seen the element of kindness. His mirror did not count, and he shook the thought out of his head. It was just a momentary lapse. Fluttershy looked out towards the audience and felt her knees buckling. Then she noticed her 5 best friends and the cute Crusaders in the front row, giving her ensuring smiles. She glanced over at the pianist, who nodded and played her starting note. Her voice was weak at first.